Syafawani binti Muhammad Nazri, and my matric number is 267863. So today I would like to talk about the company name, Parkson Holding Berhad. So next, we move to the background. Okay, Parkson Holding Berhad offer a wide range of internationally renowned brands of fashions and lifestyle. It merchandise in four main categories, which is fashion and apparel, cosmetic and accessories, household and electrical, and lastly groceries and perishables. The business of the group is about they operate and manage 47 retail stores in China and Parkson Retail Asia Limited in Singapore Exchange Security Trading Limited that houses 68 retail in Southeast Asia. Then we move to the event under MFRS 110. So for 2016, there is an event of non-adjusting event, which is a transfer of entire entity of interest, shareholders loan and aggregate monies of the disposal. And in 2017 there is no events, but in 2018 there is an event of non-adjusted event where it transfers 70% of equity interest comprising 21 million ordinary share of capital. Next, we proceed with the key audit matter. For the 2016, there is no item of key audit matter, but in 2017, there are 3 items. The first one is the impairment of asset of PPE and the goodwill. The impairment of assessment involving a lot of judgment and assumptions in the determination of the recoverable amount. Not only that, at the end of the year, the management has written down approximately 25 million of inventories to their net realizable value because it is subject to theft and obsolescence. Last but not least, the item that becomes significant to Parkson Holding Berhad in 2017 is the valuation of deferred tax asset, where in relation to unused tax losses, unabsorbed capital allowance, accrual rental, coupon provision and other expenses. That's all item in 2017. But now in 2018, there are 4 items of key audit matter. The first one is the revenue recognition, where the group relies on its information technology system in the accounting for revenue from direct sales and commission. In addition, the group recognized deferred revenue at the end of the accounting period in respect of customer loyalty awards in relation to the historical trends of redemptions of customer loyalty point. And the other item of key audit matter in 2018 is the impairment of PPE, impairment of asset, PPE and goodwill, and inventory obsolescence, and lastly impairment on loan receivable. Next, we move to the ratio in the financial statement. So as you can see, all the results are showing a positive result except for the sales to working ratio. This is because we can see that over the year from 2016 to 2018, the result is fluctuate and in a negative result. Therefore, this indicates that Parkson Holding Berhad are not efficiently using its current asset and liability to support their sales. In a nutshell, we can see that Parkson Holding Berhad give a positive performance over the year, and in the future, it will grow and give a better result in their ratio.
Hi everyone, this is another company that we have investigated in our project, which is Genting Malaysia Berhad. Okay, here is the introduction, which is the company background of Genting Malaysia Berhad. Genting Malaysia Berhad, or the group, is the one of the leading destination resort operators in the world, which is Genting Malaysia Berhad is located in Malaysia. The company incorporated in 1980, which is Genting Malaysia was subsequently listed on Bursa Malaysia's main market in 1989. Okay, the another information is Genting Malaysia has a well-established reputation of being a premier provider of leisure and entertainment service and has a market capitalization of 17 billion as at 31 December 2018. Genting Malaysia owns and operates major resort properties, including Resorts World Genting, which is known as RWG in Malaysia, Resort World Casino New York City, which is known as RWNYC in United States, and Resort of Bimini, which is known as RW Bimini in the Bahamas, and the Resort World Birmingham and over 14 casinos in United Kingdom and Crockford Cairo in Egypt. Genting Malaysia Berhad also owns and operates 2 seaside resorts in Malaysia, namely Resort World Kijal in Terengganu and Resort World of Langkawi in Langkawi Island. Genting Malaysia is a member of the Genting Group, one of the Asia's leading and the best managed multinational companies. The Genting Group is led by Tan Sri Lim Kok Teh, a visionary entrepreneur who has established Resort World branded properties in Malaysia, Singapore, the Philippines, the US, the Bahamas, and the UK, as well as significant investment in oil palm plantation, power generation, oil and gas, property development, cruise, biotechnology, and other industries globally. For event of MFRS 110 in 2018, the event is on 24 January 2019. The company announced that the Kuala Lumpur High Court has granted the company application for leave to commence judicial review of a decision by the Ministry of Finance to amend term of tax incentive previously granted to the company, which is MOF decision, and a stay of MOF decision pending disposal of the judicial review application before the High Court. Okay, this is an adjusting event and non-adjusting event for MFRS 110 in year 2018. Okay, for the disclosure of key audit matters in 2016, it has 3 key audit matters happen in that year, which is the first, impairment assessment of intangible assets, which is cost 2,191,700, and the second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment and casino license, which is 1,631,400, and the third one is recoverability of investment, which is 122,600. Okay, the first one is impairment assessment of intangible asset. The impairment assessment of intangible asset, which is including goodwill with indefinite useful life relating to the group United Kingdom operation. So this is the impairment that happened in 2016, the first one. The second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment and casino license related to the group leisure and hospitality segment in Bahamas. And the third one, which is the recoverability of investment in unquote promissory notes issued by Mashpi Wampanoag Trade. This is the 3 key audit matters that happened in year 2016. Okay, for the disclosure of key audit matters in 2017, it has 3 key audit matters, which is impairment assessment of intangible asset, which is amount 2,148,300 ringgit Malaysia. And the second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment and casino license, which is 1,360,300 ringgit Malaysia. And the third one is recoverability of investment, which is amount 1,005,400 ringgit Malaysia. which is the three key audit methods in this year is same with the year 2016, but the amount is bit different because it's in another year. The first one is impairment assessment of intangible asset. This impairment assessment is including the goodwill with indefinite useful life relating to the group's United Kingdom operation, which amount 2,148,300 ringgit Malaysia in this impairment. The second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment, and also casino license related to the group leisure and hospitality segment in Bahamas. And the third one is recoverability of investment in unquote promissory note issued by Mashpee Wapanan Trade. So the three disclosure key audit methods it happened in year 2017 is a quite big amount that happened in this year. Okay, the next one is disclosure of key audits method that happened in year 2018. In this year, the key audit method happened is five key audit methods, which is the first one is material litigation, the second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment, and also the casino license. The second one is impairment of investment. The fourth one is impairment assessment of intangible asset, and the fifth one is debt incentive. Okay, the first one, which is material litigation with, is involving FOX and the Walt Disney Company, which is amount 191,700 ringgit Malaysia. The second one is impairment assessment of property, plant and equipment, and also the casino license related to the group leisure and hospitality segment in Bahamas, which is amount 1,403,100 ringgit Malaysia. And also the other one is impairment of investment in unquote promissory note issued by Mashpee Wapanan Trade. This can be shown by amount 1,834,300 ringgit Malaysia. The fourth one is impairment assessment of intangible asset, which is including goodwill with indefinite useful life relating to the group United Kingdom operation, which is amount 2,086,300 ringgit Malaysia. And the last one is debt incentive granted for the Genting Integrated Tourism Plan, which is amount 122,000. Okay, so the five disclosure key audit methods is happened in year 2008. Okay, for the financial ratio analysis of Genting Malaysia Berhad, you all can go through by one, which is the first one is liquidity ratios. The second one is that also known as acid test ratio. The third one is inventory efficiency ratio. The fourth one is inventory days. The fifth one is trade receivable days. The sixth one is trade payable days. The seventh is sale of the working capital ratios. The one is working capital, and the last one cash operating cycle. I hope that you all can go through one by one, because the information and the answer that I have calculated is be shown at the slide after this. Okay. Okay, that's all from the team Malaysia Berhad. Thank you.
End-to-End Connect Berhad. End-to-End Connect Berhad is one of largest online real-time trading networks for capital market in ASEAN. They provide their customer with a comprehensive trading platform that serves all customer requirements of the front office and provide access through terminal, web, and mobile. Trading platform offers sophisticated charting and analytical resource, fully integrated solution for back-office settlement and managed service model. End-to-End also obtained Multimedia Super Corridor (MSC) status from Malaysia Multimedia Development Corporation (MDEC). For annual report and audit financial statement, they are recorded on 31st December. Disclosure of MFRS 110. In 2016 and 2017, there is no event of MFRS 110, but it is occurs in 2018 that have three events of MFRS 110. Firstly is bonus issue for warrant, that is non-adjusting events. Secondly is acquisition of wholly owned subsidiary. ASEAN Next is mainly engaged in provision, operation and maintenance. The acquisition is not expected to have any significant impact on group earning and asset, and it is non-adjusting events. Thirdly is Memorandum of Understanding with SBI Holding. The company and SBI are currently in agreement as establishing a holding company to develop digital exchange, contribute each of their expertise and resource of the holding company and each operator in respective Asia Pacific regions, and allows end-to-end invest in Global Mac and establish SBI to invest in ASEAN Next, and it is non-adjusting events. Key audit matters. Okay, for 2016, there is revenue recognition and impairment investment of intangible asset. 2017, revenue recognition and goodwill impairment assessment. And lastly, in 2018, there is revenue recognition and goodwill impairment assessment.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, my name is Mazatul Akmal binti Mazlan, number matric 267857, and I will explain about company Talam Transform Berhad. Talam Transform Berhad engaged in the provision of management service, investment holding and property development. The activities of the subsidiaries include property development and investment, agriculture and landscaping designer and contractor, and also agriculture development. Talam Transform Berhad mission is to make your life living better. And now I will go more for part disclosure of MFRS 110. In 2016, the agreement with CT TV Land Sdn Bhd for the disposal of 249 lots of vacant with separate issue document of title which have been issued, and the agreement with CT TV Development Sdn Bhd for the disposal of 490 vacant land with separate issue document of title which have been issued. For 2017, the company entered into a sale and purchase agreement with Setia Premier Resources Sdn Bhd for disposal of vacant land for a net consideration. In 2018, the group had entered into share sale agreement to dispose 100% of the equity interest in Malim Group World Lucky Business Chief Club Limited and have received non-refundable deposit amounting of 1.9 million subsequent to the financial year. And now I will go through for part disclosure of key audit matters for Talam Transform Berhad. Okay, the last part that I will cover is financial ratio analysis for company Talam Transform Berhad.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. So my name is Nurul Hidayah binti Muhammad Yuzi. My metric number is 267747 and today I will share with you guys a bit on the one of the company that my group and I have been doing for our project assignment, and it is the JHL system Berhad. So the JHL system Berhad is a company that provide payment services and solution for internet and mobile payments and etc. This company are also accredited by a reputable organization and governing bodies such as Visa, Mastercard, GCB, UPI, LP, MAPS, CRIM, and Line Encryption Working Group. As what you can see on the screen, these are the event that occurs after the reporting date, and this form FRS 110. For this company, every year, which is 2016, 17, and 18, they have the MFRS 110. And for 2016, there's only one event, which is the replacement of Companies Act 1965 to the current one that we've used, which is the Companies Act 2016. And the changes that they have to make because of the replacement, there is only two, which is the removal of the authorized share capital, and the share of the company have to cease to the par or nominal value. And these changes are made in the 2017 report. And for 2017, they have three events, which is deemed disposal of Munshi Commerce Berhad, the acquisition of Digital Solutions Berhad, and the proposed acquisition of equity interest in MPUS Global Limited. The aggregate purchase price is equivalent to 9.67 million. And for 2019, they have two events that fall under MFRS 110, incorporation of JHL Electronic Payments Incorporation, and second one is acquisition of equity interest in Speedpay PLC. All the events that are mentioned in the slide, the non-adjusting event because of the date it occurs is after the reporting date, and it doesn't have effect on the current date. Okay, next I will show you guys about the key audit matters for JHL system Berhad. So, for 2016, the key audit matters are the impairment assessment of the carrying amount of the goodwill, and this impairment are happening every year because the goodwill requires a significant judgment about the future result and the cash flow of the business, including the forecast growth in the future revenues and operating profit margin, as well as determining the appropriate discounting factor. It's the assessment of the impairment on the carrying amount of cost of investment and amount owing by subsidiary. This is under the key audit matters because the assumption includes projected earning before interest and tax, which is EBIT margin and growth rate, as well as determining an appropriate pre-tax discount rate used. So for 2018, it had the most chaotic matters mentioned in the report, which is the assessment of value of contingent consideration, the assessment of impairment trade receivable, assessment of impairment on the carrying amount of cost of investment and subsidiaries, and also the assessment of impairment on the carrying amount owing by subsidiaries. All these matters falls under the key audit matters because all the event will need a professional judgment from the auditor to make sure the report of the company have a true and fair view.